We really wanted to start with a really classic festive glam. And the truth is, when it comes to festive and the holidays, you can never go wrong with shimmer.
Yes.
I like to be as glittery and shimmery as my balls. So, you know, what I want to show is just a really simple, kind of easy way to take your daytime look to a little bit more of a fun, festive, maybe nighttime look.
Nice. Okay.
So what we're starting with, we have a really nice clean base. We have some contour, we have the brows. What we're going to do now is we're just going to add a little bit of shimmer, and we're going to keep it really simple. This is going to be something that anyone can do really simply, and we're just going to grab a really nice kind of champagne shimmery color. That will give it like a nice little pop on her lids. And so I'm just gonna take a really simple brush, and you can find these a lot of times in your makeup kits, similar things, and we're just gonna go really heavy on the lid.
So you're using quite a lot of the product.
Yeah, absolutely, because the truth is, you can't go wrong with big, chunky glitter, shimmer. I mean, honestly, you can go heavy for the holidays. Nobody's gonna be mad at you. This is that time.
Yeah.
Halloween is the time to go crazy with.
Or you can wear all the sequins, can't you? You can
Yeah,
do everything.
and the holidays is perfect for shimmer.
I know that you're laughing at how excited I am. I can feel you.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I mean, it's what's great is when you get to meet someone that you follow, and then so you've got the opportunity now to ask whatever you like.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, ask me any questions.
It's like me with Game of Thrones.
Went straight over my head, that one.
So we're keeping the base really, really simple here. And again, Christmas shimmer.
And then because she's got a tiny bit of mascara on, so do you do a bit of mascara before shadow?
Yeah, you know what? I actually like to put the eyeshadow on first and then mascara afterwards.
Right.
So in an ideal situation, we would have done her eyes, you know, with a shadow and then the mascara.
Okay.
Just because it tends to clean off the shadow, the product.
And you get that bit where it trickles down. Which
Absolutely.
Is awesome, yeah.
And I'm just going to add a little bit of lashes here. And, you know, you don't need to go crazy. I think a lot of times people think you need to go really intense with the lashes. That can totally happen if that's your prerogative. But we're going to keep it really simple.
Sometimes if they're too heavy, I find they can shut your eye a little bit. You
Absolutely.
know, just look too much.
And especially for first-time users, they can be really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I'm just using some pieces, which you can find, you know, pretty much everywhere in every brand. I'm just going to have you lift your face slightly, and I'm going to go really close.
So they're not like the individual ones or the strip, they're sort of a mixture of both?
Yeah, they're kind of, or you can take a strip and break it up. You can just tear it up into pieces or...
Some little
how many are you putting on there at a time?
I'm only putting 2. We're keeping it simple.
2 at a time?
This is something people, like everyone can kind of do. Anyone, no matter how skilled they are. I mean, Phillip, you could do this.
Do you want it?
There is no way you'd let me anywhere near your eyes.
Yes, for the best.
With tweezers.
That's terrifying.
So this is really simple. If you have you open your eyes, darling, it's just a nice little pop on the end of the eyes. Yeah, it's really beautiful.
It didn't take very long, did it?
No. And
really
they look a lot easier than the strips, less fiddly.
You know, a lot of times I ask people, you know, to go ahead and cut their strips in half because I think that makes it a little easy. You know, if you don't have the pieces, just make them.
You could use regular lashes that you might already have and just chop them.
Totally. Just chop them up. And so for the next mod, I want to do something kind of post-holiday because a lot of us tend to have a lot of fun for the holidays.
Yes.
We eat everything we want to eat, which you should. But afterwards, the result is sometimes...
Not as you'd want to look in the mirror.
This is the repair.
This is the repair. This is the repair. So our model here has a really beautiful face. She does have a little bit of a longer face, but if it tends to get rounder during the holidays, which is what happens to me, I go very round.
Yeah.
I have a really simple trick. So I'm going to grab just an easy contour product. This is just a you can use a pencil,
almost,
crayon, anything you want. And so what we're going to do is there's a general rule for contour. You always want to go along the temples, and she has bangs, so she can kind of get away with a little bit there, but I'm going to move them. And the general rule is to do a 3. So you go along the forehead into the temple, and you go into the cheekbone right here, jawline, right here. And this is the 3 that you do for contour.
I see, okay.
If you need to go a little stronger, because you ate a lot, we're going to do a little bit of a peak right here at the 3, and this is going to make her jawline look even more intense.
Okay.
If you can't find the cheekbone, all you want to do is you want to suck in your cheeks and smile at the same time. Can I get you to do that, Mr.
That's normally me on Boxing Day.
Exactly.
I can't find my cheekbone after all the turkey.
So all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and blend, and you can blend with your fingers if you want to, or you know, a brush, however you like. And this will just tend to blend out perfectly, so you have a really nice kind of contour. And you really do want to buff it out quite a bit.
Okay, so you put it on, but you want to buff most of it away.
Absolutely. And a lot of people tend to like heavy contour. I do too, but you want to keep it more natural. I think the whole idea for this is to make it look like you haven't gained a stone or 2.
Yeah, and I think the heavy one looks better, you know, maybe on Instagram or in pictures, but maybe not in real life.
Yeah, absolutely.
It can be a bit Whoa.
Absolutely. And if we were just to show you the before and after on her face, hopefully, I mean, she doesn't have a very round face, but you can definitely see, that, you know, her cheeks do look slimmer here. And again, that's a trick that you can add. You can add just a little bit more of a line. And I've had
it.
It does.
Yeah.
It lifts it. And I've had some very happy holidays, so I had to do a lot of
So if you're buying somebody some makeup for Christmas, what are the essentials? What do you have to have?
I mean, I definitely think a good concealer is really good. I think I'd never leave the house without lashes, if you want to go that intense, but I live in the Middle East. I really think, you know, sometimes less is more, and sometimes I think in this day and age, it really depends on, you know, what people go for. I mean, your makeup is beautiful.
Thank you so much. Well, I didn't do it. I've got a lovely lady called Fran.
I did it.
You did it.
I want to have you do my makeup.
Scary when you're doing those tweezers.
You do not want that.
Oh, gorgeous.
That looks amazing.
Yeah. So just keeping it really clean on the eye and simple. Look at me, I sound like a pro. And a big lip, but it works really lovely, doesn't
And we
it?
used a metallic red, which is a little bit of a modernized holiday look, but, you know, it's really up to you.
Festive.
I'm going to start off by using foundation that's just going to smooth all of your skin out. In circular motions, just buff it into the skin, and that just goes on super quick and easy, makes it look really even. And then don't forget to apply it to the neck as well, because I always hate that tide mark, so you've just got to kind of buff it into the neck, smooth it down. So I'm now going to use a little bit of this retouching pen around your eyes, just to get rid of any kind of, you know how we've all got a little bit of redness, sometimes a little blueness. So it's really important when you're at a Christmas party and you want to kind of like, you know, have that sort of red carpet moment, the outer areas of the face really have the shine, because that really highlights your cheekbones. So we always like to kind of get rid of any shine down the centre of the face. Brows really define the face. They are the pillars of the face. They can give your eyes more definition. They can lift your eyes. And so I just really want to give your eyebrows a little bit more definition. The way that you choose your eyebrow colour is you look at your hair and the roots of your hair, and normally that is a great sort of test that you sort of want the colour to your eyebrow to match the roots of your hair. Okay, now I'm going to use eyelash curlers, and I never start a makeup without eyelash curlers because they act like a push-up bra for the eyelashes. So now we're going to prime the eye, close your eyes, with a gorgeous champagne shade, and this is really pretty and super flattering. This is a wonderful magical shade. It's a kind of reddy brown. We're going to nestle this with a blending brush right there in the outer corner, right where your socket is, and then we're just going to go down the lash line and backwards and forwards like a windscreen wiper in the socket. Right, I'm going to take my smudger brush and dipping it into the same shade. I'm going to go underneath the eye here, and we're just going to nestle that there and then go right the way along and back. That along the lash line. So I'm now going to take an eyeliner in sort of soft chocolatey brown, close, and we want a chocolatey brown because that's also going to help bring out the green in your eyes. Look up and go starting in the inner corner. That's really going to give you a little bit more of an almond-shaped eye, all the way along, and all the way along the lash line, all the way to the outer corner. So darling, now I'm going to put the mascara on. I'm going to get right in there to the root of the lash. And I'm just extending this mascara underneath the eyes using the tapered point. Okay, we're now going to sculpt in your cheekbones and really give you those kind of film star killer cheekbones. And just suck in your cheeks, darling. And then we suck them in, and then we're going to follow the hollow. And this will really give you a very sculpted kind of film star killer cheekbone look. So we're now taking the highlighter shade and we're dripping on a little bit of candlelight onto your skin. I'm going to do that down the centre of the nose and the tops of the cheekbones. Now I'm going to take a lip liner that literally mimics the colour of your lips. This is a great way to achieve the perfect pout. And I'm just going to draw slightly along the outer edges of your lips. Actually, that is where your lip ends, but it's lacking in pigment. So this is a natural way to kind of fill in the pigment that naturally is in your lips. And now we're going to use this fabulous lip colour, which is like a tawny berry. And to finish off the look, I'm just going to pop on a little bit of blusher. Leslie, 1, 2, 3, open your eyes.
Cannot believe that's me.
With Leslie, I have elongated and opened up her eyes using bronzy copper tones, lifted and contoured her complexion, and reshaped and resized her lips for a gorgeous, glamorous Christmas look.
Now, with Katie, I wanted to keep it quite simple because she does quite heavy eyes a lot of the time. So what I want to do is just really simply give it a nice flick. So an eyeliner and a little bit of mascara. That's all I've done on her eyes. So as you can see now, just a gorgeous, gorgeous black line. This is done with a gel liner. That's it. Nothing else on the eyes. Because now I'm going to put a little bit of a dazzle dust on.
Okay.
This is by, I love this. I absolutely love this. This is Makeup Forever.
Let's wait for your close-up, Katie. Wait for you. Here we go.
Look, so again, I'm putting a tissue just in case. And then, as you can see, I'm just putting this sparkle all over the eye. It's a really, really fine sparkle, this one. So you can actually take it quite high up. But as you can see, I've done on the other side. Can we just appreciate
it's not really colour.
that sheen?
Nice.
Oh,
yeah, that's
I love
nice.
it. I love it. I'm obsessed with it.
Would you ever thought of doing that?
Not really.
You'd have gone for the full eye makeup, would
More
you?
is more, yeah.
Are you a bit like, get it all on,
Yeah,
it's Christmas?
slap it all on, yeah.
Now, the other thing is I'm really into highlighters. I'm not too fussed about the contouring thing yet, but this palette is actually really nice because I tend to use this as a bronzer. So this is the Bronze and Glow. This is gorgeous. So it's a little bit of a bronzer, so you can do a little bit of contouring with the bronzy one, but the most important thing is a highlighter. Now,
remind us where that goes.
Right, your highlighter above the cheekbone.
Yeah.
I always use like the other end of the brush with this. So it gives a gorgeous glow, a little bit down the nose, and really importantly, just on the Cupid's bow here. Because
I didn't know that.
I'm going to put, because I'm going to put a little gorgeous red lip, because obviously it's Christmas.
Yes.
So I'm going to do this absolutely stunning matte lip, and it's a bullet, so it's really easy to apply. And I'm just going to go in with this, and this will just make your Cupid's bow, if you've done a little bit of a highlighter, it really makes your Cupid's bow stand out.
Joan, what do you all do then Christmas morning when you're in the kitchen and preparing? What are the rest of the family up to?
Well, just sort of talking and having a bubbles and
opening presents.
Yeah.
Playing games.
My
in
sister and I
house.
always say you can always tell who's hosted Christmas lunch because you know you've always got the Christmas lunch photograph with you all going cheers. It's one of us will have a really sweaty fringe and big red cheeks, and you go, oh, that was your year, Julia. That must have been your year.
That's always my mum, but I'm always on hand.
But yeah, so Bryony, so no sweaty faces.
So no sweaty face, and it's just you've got the glow in the right area. You've got a red lip. It's just all really simple things, but things you can do quickly.